And lay out some other information that folks need to be aware of when we're talking about 18-wheeler accidents versus just maybe a regular automobile accident.
Well, obviously, there are a number of different factors that play into that. You know, for instance, one of the things that Andrew mentioned earlier was the need to get into a lawyer's office and get some things preserved. Or we're talking about documents that may get gone. Well, the reality is there are a number of different documents that have to be maintained by truckers and trucking companies that we don't have to maintain. We don't have to maintain you know, logs, okay, right. Whether it's fuel logs, travel logs, whatever the case may be. And you know, when I leave here tonight and I go home, I don't have to have a log of that.
Sure.
But trucking companies obviously do. And so that's another nuance. and you might ask yourself, well, what benefit might those be? But at the end of the day, a lot of times you'll figure out that those logs are potentially going to be issues for the trucking company, because it can go to show how long those drivers have been driving without taking breaks, whether they were doing the things that they're required to do under federal law. There are obviously limitations on what they can do. You know, we all know about the Tracy Morgan case, you know, and the 18-wheeler driver there who is allegedly had been driving for some odd 20 hours or whatever the case may be. So the government went out and set out regulations for what the drivers can do and they can't do, because we all have physiological limitations over what we can and can't do, and that includes how much sleep we need, right?
Yeah.
Or what we need to be doing with ourselves while we're driving.
That's right.
So those are all factors. There are many more, but those are just some of the things that we run into on a regular
Stick
basis.
out. Sure.